你好嗎? Or as Shakespeare once wrote, 音樂咧係愛情嘅精神食糧 which means music is the food of love. Play on, you know? There is nothing as wonderful as this, sharing a beautiful cup of tea with beautiful people and knowing that beautiful food is on its way. But first, let's visit another enchanted place where friends meet to share their love for food and music. You see this 4 words? 好茶, 美食, 人文, 艺术 means good tea, gourmet food, culture, and art. The Yuchu Tea House near Hsinchu in Taiwan is everything a Greek tea house should be. A beautiful oasis where you can enjoy not only a pot of tea, but also a wonderful meal and a relaxing free concert too. The fragrant aroma of tea infuses everything here, even the food. It is the secret of the specialty of the house, vegetarian fried rice. This is partially fermented tea right here. You ground it into a little powder, and all vegetarian fried with woolberry and all kind of pine nuts and everything. Wow, this is going to be wonderful. Now you turn up the heat a little bit. Medium heat is good enough. And then tea powder. Oh. Tea flavor vegetarian fried rice. Chicken, braised chicken with chestnut and lotus seed with a brew of Iron Goddess tea. Put it right here, see this? Put it right here to flavor our broth. Tea flavor broth. Rice wine, 1/3 of a cup. After you braise about 35 to 40 minutes, you put the chestnut, lotus seed. This is ready to be served. Iron Goddess flavor chicken with chestnut and lotus seed. Chef Wu also introduced me to something I have never tried before, a combination of seafood and chicken with rice, baked in the oven with tea. First, you use the old rice, 1 day old rice, or you cook rice, fish, seafood, and chicken. And then a tiny bit of tea. Teeny tiny bit of this tea. You can use any tea, green tea, jasmine tea, mix them all up. Put the cheese right on top. I'm going to take it to the oven. We're going to bake it. Beautifully big, golden brown, smells wonderful. And a final touch, some extra powdered tea leaf. Yeah, powdered tea. You see this? This is it. Big seafood chicken fried rice with a little touch of tea. 谢谢. I 也拿一块鸡，我们吃了。继续吃，很好，不要上一个，这个放在这里。We enjoy a very nice cup of tea, gourmet dishes. Oh, the music is so beautiful, so gentle. This is what I call the marriage of good tea, great food, and beautiful music. Enjoy. smells good, aromatic. Today, to honor the Youzhu tea house, my first quick and easy dish will be made with tea. This has been beautifully brewed. Smells so wonderful. And I will use this tea, the blue tea, and add into my chicken broth to make a tea-flavored chicken with walnut soup. Oh, this is good. To continue to do it until you're tired. Oh, that's enough, okay? And then, you know, you can save these to drink. And then, in the meantime, I'm going to go over there and get my chicken and get my walnut. I'm going to make the chicken. Without the chicken, without the walnut, there's no chicken and walnut soup. So, we're going to get the chicken. The chicken is always in the fridge. Always have enough meat. For quick and easy meal, you should always stock up with basic ingredients, okay? This is the chicken, okay? And then, of course, you need some walnut. See, a well-stocked pantry is very important for quick and easy meal. Otherwise, it will be long and slow and difficult meal. And I use this, cut it open, okay? And then, now you know that when you have to use raw walnut, you have to boil a little bit to get the tannin in it, and also it turned dark, the liquid turned dark, so to make the soup really dark if you don't do that, okay? Put this right here, about a cup or so. That's good enough. And then in the meantime, while I'm boiling this walnut, you notice that the water is going to turn dark a little bit, okay? And then in the meantime, I'm going to cut up my daikon, because I have to use daikon and the chicken, okay? First, this is daikon. This is radish, white radish. Chinese call 蘿蔔. Everybody say 蘿蔔. Yes. And this is 青蘿蔔. It means green daikon. And both of this very good. If you don't have this, you know what? You can use hikoma. You can use hikoma. It's wonderful. And I peel this, I peel this, I peel this. You see, this is a good peeler. And this is mine. If you want to get it, you send me an email. I'll send you this for free. I only make offer once because I only have one of these. And then when this is all nice enough, you can cut it up, put it right here. And I cut it up, put it right here. And then you cut this in half. Okay? And then if this is too big, you cut this side a little bit. And then this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. You see? And this way, every single one will be about the same size because the other one is break in half. You see this? Another one is break in half. And this is basically, that's all you really need. Okay? Now, this is here, and this is here. And then, you know what? I'm going to also get some mushroom to cut it up, cut in quarters. Okay? The one with the stem, soak them for about 5 or 10 minutes. And you put them all together. Make sure this is it, okay? And then I'm going to show you, I'm going to put a couple of pieces of these over here and let some of you bite into this, just like radish. Bite into it and taste it, okay? It's very nice. Just pass it around. In the meantime, we're going to get all of these. The chicken, you don't have to do anything. Just throw it in. So we're going to put the chicken in, the whole thing, okay? And then I put the daikon and the mushroom into the whole thing, okay? This is how easy it is. Just throw it in and let it bring to a boil. And then when this, can you see that? The liquid, the water is already turned brown. And then also by doing that, you get rid of some of the tannin, the bitterness. And when this all nice and ready, we'll also put it right in here so you have a wonderful soup. So next, we'll finish the soup and start something really precious, okay? Now look at this. After you water blanch your walnut, you put it right over here. You can see the color of the liquid. You see this? That's why you have to do it. This way, the soup is nice and clear. Otherwise, all of this liquid would cloudy up my soup. Now I'm going to add this right here. Really good. Now, besides this, you know what else you can do? The Chinese chestnut and the lotus seed, and you can even add some red day. My mother, my mother cooked this dish, also add some red day here. And then you put a tiny bit of salt, to flavor this, pepper to flavor it, and then a tiny bit of rice wine. This is a tiny bit. This is a little bit more than tiny bit. This is more than a tiny bit. Because I love it, you know, because I like the flavor. And then the chicken is here, and then let me taste this. Perfect. More than a tiny bit is perfect, okay? We're going to continue later. In the meantime, I'm going to show you how to do the egg precious fried rice. First, I'll get the ingredient, okay? Here is a well-stocked pantry. I have golden raisin, cranberry, pine nuts, everything is right here. All of these ingredients, I'm going to put it over here. All the ingredients. Okay, this is pine nut. And then also, I'm going to have to get some rice. Otherwise, how can you have a rice without egg precious fried rice without rice is no good. So this is right. This is 1 day old. That means you can cook the rice and put it in a bag, and then you break it up like this. And then this way, when you stir fry them, they do not clump together. Nice and individual rice pieces. I'm going to put it right over here. In the meantime, I'm going to get ready all the ingredients, okay? Here, I have some long beans. Dao gok, everybody. Dao gok. Long beans. Here's dao gok. You cut it into a half an inch. Half an inch. This is really nice and sweet and crunchy. And a lot of times you can also use this to make omelet. Dao gok omelet. The Chinese do that when I was growing up. I eat a lot of dao gok omelet, okay? And then, oh, you know what? We're going to put some cauliflower. And then I'll cut it up into little pieces, and little pieces, and then little pieces, and then little pieces. And then we will make sure all of these little pieces, I'm going to put it right here. And then, you know what we have? You know what this is? Broccoli flower. Broccoli and cauliflower. Broccoli flower. And this would add a lot of color. This is actually new. When I was growing up 2,000 years ago, they don't have something like this. You see this? This is really nice. And also, we're going to add a tiny bit of these. This is all I need, okay? You don't need the whole thing. I cut it up, and 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 I cut it up, cut it up into little pieces like this. And then it will make the dish look much more colorful, okay? And then, of course, you know what this is? This is Napa cabbage. You go to, and that's all I need. This is, we save it for tomorrow. And then I also cut it like this. And I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done, done, done. That's all you need. And I put it right over here, okay? Get all of this ready. And then, of course, you need, you know what? You need an egg. 1 egg. Let me show you how to say it in Chinese. Gai dan. Gai dan. Gai means chicken. Dan is egg. Chicken egg. 1 chicken egg. 1 gai dan. 2 gai dan. That means 1 chicken egg and 2 chicken egg. And then, of course, I would like to show, this is pine nut. Really, really good. Pine nut. I'm going to have some pine nut. Golden raisin. All of these right here. This is cranberry. This is why you call egg precious, because we have all of these ingredients. You know what else I need to have? Barbecue duck from China. That's what you call quick and easy. You go to China and buy the Chinese deli. Buy some barbecue duck. This is the duck breast, this one, and this is 2. And how quick and easy? Duck breast, right here. This is how fast it is. Okay, and then you cut this up and cut, and then put it right here. Okay, and then you and you put it right here. Now, if the cut is a little bit too big, you're gonna cut in a smaller pieces. It's no big deal. Okay, and then you stir this. Okay, and the most important thing is you add a tiny bit of these. I want to call it why egg precious, because this is very, very bad bowl. That means egg precious. Okay, or precious rice. Put this over here. You have some Napa cabbage. Cauliflower, broccoli flower, long beans. Look at how beautiful this is. Okay, and then you know what? You also have some golden raisins. This is 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and then also some green tea leaf. This is what makes it different. And then how about some garlic? Okay, and then for color contrast, say, how about this? This is exactly 8. That's why we call it, this is 7. You know what 8? 8 is this, okay? We stir fry. Oh, look how beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hey. When this is all nice and ready, now this is egg precious. That's why it is so wonderful. So, next, we have to finish this quick and easy dishes. You know, I'm making music to go along with these beautiful tea dishes. Oh, how amazing, you know? Now, I'm gonna finish up this tea-flavored chicken and walnut soup. The chicken is all ready to be taken out. Okay, and then, whoa, look at this, because I'm going to shred this. In the meantime, the last thing that I want to add is actually some green onion, and then a tiny bit of ginger, shredded ginger, okay? Shredded ginger. First, you slice it into thin slices, like this, and then you go thin slices, shredding. Very thin slices, like this. And then I put this right over here. And this is going to be beautiful, okay? In the meantime, I'm going to also, this is going to be very delicious, okay? Just the right seasoning. And then I'm going to toast my pine nut for the egg precious fried rice. And then this is basically ready. And I'm going to show you quickly. This is how you do it. You can actually put the rice and the egg right there, but it actually looks nicer if you do it this way. And you put this, all of this beautiful, colorful egg precious ingredient, including the pine nut. And then you heat this up, okay? Put a tiny bit of extra oil, and then you make your omelet, okay? Now, this is how the Chinese does it. You use a chopstick to beat up your egg. Isn't that fun? You put them all together, and then, look at this. Make sure this is a non-stick. You put it right here, okay? This is it. Look at this. Very nice, very nice. And then, all you have to do is put this all together. Look at this. Very easy to do. How do you flavor it? Flavor it with a tiny bit of green tea powder. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. And then, or some tea leaf. No big deal. Some tea leaf. Whoa, wonderful tea leaf. And then you break them all up like this. Break them all up. Break them all up. And then the nuts is ready. And this is all nice and ready. You know what? Put the rice right in here. This way you can see all of these. Beautiful. Look at the color. Look at the beautiful color of this rice. Okay? And then you put the egg precious ingredient right back in. Look how colorful. This is a fried rice I have never seen before. Look at beautiful. This is egg precious fried rice. And then put a tiny bit of sesame seed oil, tiny bit of oyster flavor sauce or soy sauce. This is all you have to do. And then this pine nuts is all ready. And then we put the nuts right on top. Wow, look at that. This is egg precious fried rice. This is done. And then in the meantime, I'm going to show you how quickly we shredded the meat, okay? This is, we'll remove and get the meat out, okay? Get the meat out, get the meat out. You do not want the skin, just want the meat, okay? Get the meat, get the meat, get the meat out. Okay, and then you use the knife and cut it up into little pieces. And then you can put them all right back. You know what? This soup is a beautiful soup with this. Look at that, how beautiful. I love it. And this is also done, okay? When this is nicely done, extra pepper. And then we'll show you how beautiful it is. You can garnish. Okay, 1, 2. And then once again, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at this. This is how beautiful it is to go through all of this green tea we're using. Look at this. I am lining all this up. This beautiful. Look at that. And then I put the rice right over here. Put the rice right over here. Look at how beautiful this is. Okay? And then this is our fried rice. And then, whoa, the soup is nice and ready. We're going to take it over there. This is going to be so beautiful. Walnut soup with chicken and daikon. Remember, if Yan can cook precious food that is just a little nutty, so can you. Everybody, I would like to say, 再见.